Hey Warriors, Matt here. I wanted to do an update on my natural healing progress with psoriasis and getting it off my skin. Yes, I'm making great progress. Let me first start off by saying that 2019 has been a heck of a hard year. Started out in January of last year with it breaking out in my knee again from where the surgery was, where the infection is deep in the bone there. My acute epicenter, as I call it. So that broke out, and it broke out all over again, and now my body has been clearing it out in this, what I call phase 3 of my natural healing cycle. It's the third major phase. But I think now, almost a year, I'm coming out of it. I can tell, run down on the skin here. See, there's a lot of pinkening and lightening. You can see actual skin there. So I'm trying to get into the light here. There we go. So you see that there? That's awesome. Awesome. I'm getting these wounds that open up around this area, but as that happens, the skin lightens. That's part of the process. See the arms, up and down the arms, on the back. And I'll show you the legs here. Show you the legs. Okay. This rash around the groin is happening, but all the spots on my trunk and on my butt are fading away into the rash. Now this is the knee. This is the very serious trouble area. This is the surgery. This is where the infection got in. It's all leaking down. You can see below the leg plaque, which has been here for about 5 years now. You can see this rashing and opening of the ankle. There's lymph nodes there. So that's where the body's working it. But the leg itself is being smooth. The plaquing is pretty much gone. It's just flaking, but the leg itself is healing. So you can see that down here, this rash opening up around the lymph node of the ankle. Same with the other leg here, same premise, same approach. Lightening, getting lighter. And see again, same here, rash just happening the last couple weeks. We'll see how this goes. I will keep you up to date on that. A little bit of bruising you can see there. But then this has been a trouble area here. You can see there's actually some white skin in there coming around that. Body's working through it. Just going to keep on, keep it on. Keep up with my celery juice, lemon water in the morning, liquid probiotics, plant soil, living probiotics. They're amazing. They're a big part of it. I take Saccharomyces boulardii. It's another strain. I'll have those links in the video and show notes. This is how it works. See that rash there? Spots are kind of leaking out. Let's see how it goes. See this here? Rash, see that swelling? You can kind of see the ridges of the skin. But the plaque, the old plaque, is getting indecipherable almost. It just looks like a healthy arm. God bless it, you know? It's just getting a lot of its color back. You don't see that redness and inflammation that was running all the way down the arm before. There. So, awesome stuff. And the forehead. I think I'm past all the whitehead pustules that have been going on during the more severe aspects of healing. The ears looking good. So, how the body goes through this clearing process, it kind of breaks out in a rash, and my lymph nodes around like my groin area will get very swollen, and underneath my arms will get swollen here. The nodes in my neck, I can feel them like little marbles, and the ones in my lymph nodes in my pubic area are like golf ball size. And you can see this rash that starts to open up. So here's the spots right here, the plaques, but then the rash is kind of opening up all over. And as that rash happens, these spots are just kind of bleeding out into it. I've been through this during phase 1. I'm very excited to be entering this now. I think my body's reaching a deeper level of healing. But the skin itself, the plaquing is pretty much done. So all over I'll have like more of a dandruff flaking that easily comes off in the bath. But this is the old plaque here. And you can see it's just kind of melting away back into the skin. The skin's healing. The skin looks very healthy, feels very healthy. You can see the same action happening here. This is the plaque. Here, let me show you this way so the light can get it. This is the old plaque. You can almost barely tell the deciphering line. You see the freckles coming back, but then the rash was breaking down into here. It runs up the upper into the underarm as it's flowing through the lymphatic system and flowing out of the body. Same with the chest. Chest spread out, started from the trouble area down here, spreading out, now fading, calming down, and starting to alleviate. Spreads out, runs all over the back. You can see this rash kind of rashing as the spots bleed out. So you can still see them, you can still see it's pink, but I'm getting no skin accumulation here, no plaque accumulation. And the skin itself, I'm feeling the elasticity in the skin. It's draining out, the inflammation's draining out. And I'll show you my legs in a second. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm really excited to start my podcast. I just launched healingwarriorradio.com. Check out the website. Jump on my list. I'll give you fast access to episodes as they come out through the email list. I'll ask for your ideas and topics you want me to cover on the show. Any experts or other warriors, I'm going to be doing interviews with them. We're going to be having these inspirational, positive, powerful stories of progress that people are making, how they do their daily practice each day, relation points and common grounds, so you can use those skills and sharpen them into your daily practice so you can make progress, warrior. But I'm super excited. I see my face here is calming down. You know, the jaw was the major trouble area. That's the root canal was pulled out, got that cyst out of there, broke out all over the neck, the ears having their splits, but that's calming down. Considering I just shaved today, not red, real pink. This ear is a trouble area right at the base of the jaw, so that comes out through the ears, through the sinuses, rosacea, whatever you want to call it. It's all just detoxification when you're working on natural healing. Don't get caught up in these being, oh, this is this autoimmune disease and that autoimmune disease, and this is rosacea, which is different than eczema, which is different than psoriasis. No, it's not. It's all driven by the same problems. Over-detoxification in the liver, skin is trying to help with. It happens the same way in healing. The crisis of healing is that you have to go through stuff like this. The spots spread out, you get these rashes as the plaques start to fade away. You get this fatigue, like severe fatigue, because you need to rest. It takes a lot of energy to heal, so the body needs to use all that energy to get the healing process done. So if it needs you to rest, then you rest. That's what you do. You rest, you fuel, you love, you give time, and you move, and you bring peace to the body. That's the job of the warrior. Fuel, rest, peace, love, time, passion in your drive, in your purpose, in your practice. Okay, this isn't anybody else's practice. This is yours. This is mine. This is how we go about each day to bring power into our life and get psoriasis and eczema, any of those chronic conditions out of your life. If you have IBS, if you have irritable bowel syndrome, irritable bowel disease, if you have colitis, those are symptoms that are connected to psoriasis. It's all connected. So those symptoms are going to be going away too. It's all in totality. That's how the body does this, in totality. But I can tell you this. Yes, I have skin. Still have ways to go clearing my skin, but I'm getting close. But I'll tell you, I feel great. I've never felt better. Feeding myself this way, treating myself with love, correcting my inner dialogue, and how I manage and get rid of stress. I realize that I am the cause of a lot of the stress, and I built mental skills around acceptance, concentration, and observing my own thoughts and catching them before they take me down the wrong path. And boom, there it is. Stress is leaving my life. Even though I go through these crises and rash and itching, I have a great daily practice, and I stay on top of the symptoms, and I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm running 5Ks now. I just have so much energy, and I feel so well oxygenated, and I sleep well. I don't need anything to help me sleep anymore. I just feel great, and that's the warrior's way. We're going to transcend just psoriasis. We're doing that in my advanced group. If you're interested in my advanced group, check out phwarrior.com/advanced. jump on the email list there. I'm going to start sending you email skills, very nice emails that I spent a lot of time writing based on 7 years of my experience and thousands of other warriors across the world's experience. I'm putting into these emails and into these groups and into my podcast now. Yes, my podcast. Wow! I'm so excited about the podcast. It's just so much fun to do. And I think you're going to love listening to me and love listening to my guests. I'm going to be doing guided meditations as episodes on the podcast to get you off on the right, positive, loving foot every day of your life so you can go about this peacefully. And you can do this. You can do this. I can do this. We are doing this. We are taking action. Our hope is our action, okay? Much love, mad respect, more healing. I'm going to share some pictures too of my skin, but I feel it's only a matter of time before the rest of this cleansing is done through the skin. I know it looks crazy, but I've been to the bottom of the pit, and I have these benchmarks. I have these comparisons, where I've been, where I'm at now, where I'm going, how the body works. So I'm going to be real consistent with these videos to keep showing the progress of how these rashes work out and how this starts to clear out off of this. But you can see the old plaque is starting to fade into the skin, real pink, real calm. But anyways, Warrior, download my podcast, search Healing Warrior Radio on your preferred platform, iTunes, Google, Stitcher, Spotify. I'm everywhere. Find me. Get listening to this show. I have a episode ready. I already have one up with an interview with an awesome guest, Leanne Campbell, who's a leading researcher on the gut microbiome and how gut bacteria affects the health of our skin. She's awesome. I've known her for 5 or 6 years. We finally had a chance to talk to each other. And that's going to be what the interviews are like. I have a lot of awesome warriors that have been helping me, helping others, helping themselves, writing books, just doing all kinds of stuff to free up their life and heal their life. And that's what I want for you. I want you to feel the power that you have inside you, and I want you to harness that power into a life of vitality and freedom. Freedom from psoriasis. Get this psoriasis gone. But it's just one thing, okay? There's many things you gotta fix up, and your body's gonna be going through hell to get it done. And you have to be a good soldier for your body through this time. You can't just get into 2 weeks and be like, oh, maybe it's this food, maybe it's that food, maybe I should get organic oats, or maybe I should do this or that. Just stick with it long enough. Months, years, as long as it takes. I'm 7 years into this, and I've gone through 3 phases. So I'm learning a lot about how my body works, and I know this is setting the stage. I just turned 38. The next 38 years of my life are going to be the best years of my life, healthiest years of my life. I might be getting older in numbered age, but I'm getting younger. So I just, much love, mad respect, more healing. Download my podcast, Healing Warrior Radio. Check out my advanced group. If you want to support me on my mission and free up more of my time so I can help others all day, check out patreon.com/warrior. That's where I take some donations, and I'll also give you exclusive access to me and personalized coaching and survey answers. And we're going to figure this thing out for you. We're going to figure this out for you. You can do this. That's the one thing I know for a fact is you are capable. You are powerful. I am capable. I am powerful. So much love, mad respect, more healing, Warrior. Matt out.